Hello everyone, I am the plane shifter, fading to the universe of Pyre, and we are about to face Pamita's sisters once again, so I decided to make a practice ride with Sandra's, and she was thankful I got her out of her boredom. I did that off camera intentionally, but I unlocked stuff. Let's take a look. The Beyonders. To call the Beyonders a triumvirate is to stain the others' efforts, yet I am beholden to describe them here. A pack of bandits, loosely organized under the Sisters of the Ark, they traveled all this way into my land to take the Horned One's life, to kill my friend Moh. We thwarted them, we had them at our mercy. Mercy had become imperative to Moh. We spared their lives, but banished them into darkness, far beyond these lands. Now and forever the Beyonders cling to a beholden duty to confront the true triumvirates, whenever they so choose, so that whenever the true triumvirates clash, it shall be to their fullest extent. Anything else new? No. I actually got more information somewhere about Sandra's. I just don't know how to access it. And something might still to unlock. Alright, let's move on. Many rats. We shall continue our journey. Where I should go to? Oh yes. How dare you, Night Twins? Oops, sorry. You blasted fool, you cannot intimidate the accusers. We shall face you soon enough in a forthcoming right, but first, we have another pack of fools we must vanquish shortly. And today, stay out of our way. Sorry. I actually want to visit Big Bear Tribus. How can I land? I can't land anywhere here. I don't think I can land. Alright. Let's keep moving. And pay attention at her. The Hook of Ours. It has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps we are at the head of the doomed ship demise, in the embrace of the unfathomed thorns. Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains, hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together with planks of wood. Those such as yourselves in the essence know about another truth I gather. The stars would not align over the wreckage if it did not have greater significance than it first appears. May you have good fortune there during the coming night. Sure. So, north current towards stern wall passes an old carcass of ships long gone. Sir Gilman wants to take this road. The north current toward the Hook of Ours runs as Under King of Ours himself. Should Ariel suspects you may find something of value along this road. Well, let's land here. Oh, it's X to land. I'm always confusing my controls here. I still want to see if I can talk to Bertrude. Doesn't seem I can. Alright. Let's keep moving forward. Sea of Solace. You touch down at the Sea of Solace, where you first encountered Sir Gilman and the Pyre Hearts. You soon shall carry on by sea, though for now you have some time to spare. Nobody wants to talk to me, but I have new info. I am the reader, so I will read. Beyond the shallow, silky gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidding and much harder to explain. How could a sea exist here at the bottom of the world? We could not deduce whence sprang the carcasses of ancient sailing ships we found throughout the Sea of Solace, though the warnings that they signified we duly noted. It was here we first met Oris, called the Under King, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed on his waters. But then the Under King relented, for we witnessed Solian more in all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. Then with the Under King we sailed forth into a tempest beyond reasoning or measure. Black basing, I already read this, right? Yes. Thank you, let's close. Read everything. Where is everybody? Jodario is searching for food. Alfred's nowhere to be found. Sandra is doing nothing, her specialty. Tarek's humming a melody. Pomitas is sitting quietly with Hedwin. And Hedwin sitting quietly with Pamita. Yeah, Jodario might better not see this. Human is admonishing himself. I don't know what admonishing means. Rai is calming the ants. Interesting. Tizo is searching for fish. And Grimtail is playing with the imps. Alright. Ding, ding, brr. Let us search for valuables. You and Jodario spend much of the day searching through the steady currents of Under King Pass until at last, the north current towards the Hook of Oars runs as quick as Under King. There, I see something. Sea phones is should fetch a decent price. This can be sold at the slug market. Whoa, that's valuable. Something retrieved from the waters of the downside. Turn to the wagon. Nice. Oh! Someone wants to talk to me, probably Jodario herself. Yes. What do you have on your mind? You find Jodario seemingly deep in thought. You consider whatever to bother. Your presence is not welcome. Is not unwelcome, reader. Remain a moment, please. She stares at you for some time. Today marks the beginnings of my 16th years in exile. 16th? You look back at her and remain silent. You sense that all she wants from you right now is for you to listen. I have kept count, but notches in the breastplate of mine for each passing day. Notice how much it has frayed. 16 years, Vader. The orphans whom I fostered would be long since fully grown. Some of them are likely gone. Many of them spoke of how they longed to one day serve with me on the blood border. But then again, the northern of the Commonwealth is a flat and vulnerable expanse. The Hidewind remnants seize it at the very opportunity from the cover of continents. Okay. Sometimes I cannot help but wonder if I still were captain, Could I have protected them? Could I have made a difference? I think not. The Commonwealth and the hiding remnants, they have fought eternally. Those such as I have come and gone throughout the age. I catch myself feeling pity for my years, but then I had remained there on the blood border. It's unlikely I would have lived to see this day. She looks at you again. Do you know why they cast me down? I was decorated captain. They said I was the best. Yes, I wonder why. It doesn't make much sense for a soldier like yourself to be thrown here. She closes her eyes a moment before she continues. One day it was a standard patrol, but I ran across a pack of harp fledglings, fully armed and preparing for a strike, but all on their own. They were nothing for my regiment. We snared them all and took them in, a considerable prize. They were not yet conditioned and could be made to talk. When the word came down that they were to be executed, I could not bring myself. Yeah, you have a good reason to be down here. And by a good reason, I mean... the Commonwealth sucks. The Commonwealth, priding itself on mercy, committing such acts through one such as me. It was unconscionable. Agreed. So I thought then, at least, in my younger years. I let the damned birds go, made no claims as to the contrary, and turned myself in. I was cast down the following week, 16 years ago. Thus my enemies had the last laugh in that exchange. Oh, sorry. If I were faced with the same choice again today, I do not know for certain that I would have chosen just the same. Now then, I shall go and mark this occasion as I have always done. Be well, reader. She heads out of the wagon, alone. Rooster update, Jutari. Crime insubordination. She disobeyed a direct order to execute enemy combatants of the hiding remnants. As mercy guides our hands, we spare your lives, but rid yourselves of you. Insurrection. The records that she showed flagrant disrespect for the proper chain of command. The downside, one's past tends not to be a subject for discussion. 16 years exiles. Capri asked. She was born on the 30th of 12th moon, suggesting she is ambitious but also discontented. One's astral sign often foretells of one's disposition, strengths, and idiosyncrasies. Okay. I keep reading that. She was a seasoned captain serving on the blood border as she fostered the orphans of her fallen brothers and sisters. One day she captured a flock of harp fledglings who had flown too close to the Commonwealth. When she was given the order to put them down, she refused and thus was sentenced to exile. There, she survived on her own and gained her horns. Many years later, she encountered Hedwin, who she last remembered as one of the children she had in her care. Yeah. These people are nice people. Oh, by the way, what's everybody doing? She's nearby. Volfred's supervising the driving imps. Sanders is smiling to herself. Tarek is out in the sea breeze. Hedwig is off on his own. Pamita is out for a short flight. Gilman is out for a swim. Rai is cleaning around outside. Tizo is cleaning his coat. And Green Tayo is looking at the book's pictures. Wanna learn how to read? I can teach you. Let us continue. I need to go to the Hook of Ars. One of the downside celestial realm remarks. You are to conduct the raids here soon against Tamita's excellence. problems. En route to the Hook of Horns, the wagons comes to a sudden halt. That does it. I'm leaving. The cause of Shodariel's outburst soon becomes apparent. Well, reader darling, at least some of us know how to take a joke, wouldn't he say? Look, she was reminiscing once again about her soldiers' days, and I just happened to point out, I may have suggested the fiery destruction of this spiral something happened on her former units. I mean, didn't I? Not that she would have made much of a difference. Had she been there herself, she ought to thank the saint that she was prepared by her exile here. I thought she held no love for your commonwealth. I shall never understand what is your people ever saw in that dreadful place, but I guess I hit a sore spot. I should probably have mentioned. She swoops off. There's no single either of one of them. You organize a small search. It proves fruitless, but then Jadaria returned alone, as if nothing happened. She's back to her calm self. Let us continue. I regret the interruption. Palmitations come back as well. Oh, don't you worry, darling. I have definitely patched things up between us, honest. At least I think perhaps it didn't make things worse. Hopefully. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make a note to follow up with them. Ooh, alright. Tons of things to read. Hi, Pamita. You find Pamita in the midst of a heated conversation. All I'm seeing is we're limiting not only our chances individually, but all your friends' chances as well. Jodariel seems to be considering whatever it is that Pamita proposed. Either they are here suggesting that perhaps it would be best if I were to form an alliance with the ones whom I fought for the better part of my life. Just with me, Jodariel, I cannot vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If we were in the Commonwealth, I would not have stayed my hand against her. That I can say for certain. However, as we would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that matters anymore. And what matters is more is what we do from here. That is to say, I am willing to give it a shot. You mean you would be willing to conduct the rites with me? Yes. Excellent. I knew that it would come around. Thought she'd never come around, but I ought to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I'm grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let all the enmities between our ancestors win things between us, or the others in our little party, for that matter, after all. Do not push it with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is still inclined to part us in the common rites. I am willing to defer to them. Anyway, you see, I think I managed to make amends here. Doubtless we'll get on swimmingly in no time. Pamita and Jodariel are now willing to conduct rites together. Great! Hope for the best. Okay, what's everybody doing? Oh, she's nearby. Edwin's checking the surroundings. Pamita's nearby. Gilman's is mustering courage. What's this? The sparkly thing in the center is in fact its heart, which it airs out from time to time. A keepsake from the Sea of Osiris. Only a monster would attempt to remove the heart, or would have it the strength. Rai is wandering about. Tizo is stretching his wings. Greentail is checking up with everybody. Tarek is taking stock of the masks. Sandra is conferring with the Beyonders. And Wolfred's gazing up at the skies. Do you have anything on your mind? You call upon me for some purpose, my reader? There is nothing on her mind. Until your next appointment. But there's something in the book. I shall read. The Freedom Pact. We rid the land of an impending doom, but face another of its kind, for we knew that we were trapped. Yet, for each danger which we faced, for every fire ambushed by the Ark, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirit in the downside, who deserve more than to fade from memory within this land. It was then the stars themselves showed us the way, delineating a great voyage across the sea. Near broken we became, but then, at least, as moonlit vision, that of the rights, those shall they save of us, the 8 scribes gave their freedom, so that we may yet have ours. The Hook of Ours. The Dasbran was first of many river ships to vanish in the downside, although presumptions of its loss were not inaccurate. The doomed ship and her valiant crew had charted half of the Sea of Solace, ere the end of their brave voyage. The sea titan Unfathomed Plurns was not fond of the vessel soiling her sea, and split the doomed ship with a single swipe. The ship's own shattered prow would later end the sea titan's crew reign, as with boastful under King loves to recount. The stars themselves must have been moved by this. That point within the sea, now sacred, has the stars dancing homage every now and again. Okay. Let's take a look at this slug market. Hey guys, look, I got something here think which maybe you like. He shows you bottles of multicolored liquid of the sort. Sun Serum. Plus for hope for the next rite, unusable ones. Plus for quickness, Star Serum. And Moon Serum. Plus for presence. Interesting. Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess, and besides, they can give you just the little lift you need, you know what I mean? You get thirst for them, don't even worry, I can get more stuff. Okay, consumables. Where is the thing I should sell this? Get this. Let's see. Oh. What is this? Tornot, after all, okay. Sunken Shadow, your adversary is banished by the bear, take longer to return, that's cool. If the bear inspires extinguish, Twilight Shard, and flinging the orb. Kurfang. Moves faster. I don't know, everything here doesn't really interest me. Let's rank up some talisman. Let's see. What should I do? Where should I use it? Harrowing Power casts his out with greater ease and gains infinite stamina for 3 seconds. Yeah, that's good, but Jodariel fasters. Okay. What if I give this to Jodariel's talisman? Plus 7 presence. Yeah. Pizo's talisman. Oh wow, that's powerful. Thank you, 13. But I think I'll give it to Jodariel's. Yeah. Big aura. Yo. There we go. Thank you. So, be seeing you guys. I shall commence the rite on the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Plane Shifter, and I'm phasing out.